Well, what's going on YouTube? It's me, your boy Devontae. It's been a while since I made a YouTube video. Just been busy with life, work, responsibilities, taking care of the family, things of that nature. But it's been something that's been heavy on my mind. I felt like I should go ahead and express my opinion about it. Of course, as you know, like as of now, it's 2021. Like we've been living in a pandemic for about almost over a year now, and it seems like there's no ending in sight or whatever. Now, as of now, recently, if you haven't been watching the news, they've been pretty much talking about how they want to mandate your vaccine, like showing proof that you took the vaccines, and you can't participate in certain activities. They started first in New York City, where you can't go into indoor dinings, restaurants, bars. You can't go to the gym. You can't work out. You can't participate in pretty much almost anything that's public, I guess. Unless you're vaccinated. And in a sense, that makes sense. Because you want to protect people and all that. But at the same time, we are all different. Like, remember, we're human beings, so everybody has different reactions to different things. Like, some people might can take the vaccine and they're fine. Like, they'll be okay. They might get sick for a little bit, blah, blah, blah. Then you have some people who, and there has been reports that people have actually, like, it was bad side effects from taking the vaccine. They either died or they might have some type of issue where they're not going to live the normal life that they ever did ever since they took the vaccine. So my thing is, simply because of that, remember, we're human beings. Everybody's different. Everybody has different reactions to different things. Why would you want to make something mandatory? Like, you have people losing their jobs, losing their livelihood, just because they refuse to take something that they don't know what's going to do to their body. It's ridiculous. It's just going to get to a point now where people are going to start rebelling. And if people lose their way of making money to provide for themselves and their families, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to go to drastic measures, which can turn to violence, crime, and God knows what else. All because you want to, these people in power are trying to, convince everybody that they should get a shot that's not even FDA approved and things of that nature. This is a brand new vaccine. Me personally, I never trust vaccines. The only time I ever took some type of shot was probably for school, which, that's, hey, it is what it is, right? But other than that, I always try to stay away from vaccines and stuff, because it's just, if you're a spiritual person, you can sense when things not right for you. Like, it's just like you have a bad feeling about something, like, hey, I shouldn't be doing this, or I shouldn't go here because I have a bad feeling. So same thing with this shot. Like, I don't feel comfortable. My body's like, yo, you don't need that. This is what you need. What is that? A yellow banana. What's this? A red banana. What's this? This is turmeric juice. 100% vitamin C for your immune system. There are numerous ways to fight this. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be a conspiracy theorist saying that, COVID isn't real, because it's definitely something that's killing people or whatever. But, however, I mean, this is life. Like, it's things that kill us every day. Like, people don't talk about even the gun violence that's somehow, some reason, just starts surging out of control over the past, since this year started. It seemed like violence has just spiked all across the whole country, especially in, urban areas like New York, D.C., California, Philadelphia, you name it. Like, violence is crazy. And right where I'm at in Washington, D.C., matter of fact, last night I just saw that technically it was a mass shooting, like 10 people got shot, but that was not on the news. You only could see that type of information on the internet. Whenever, this is very controversial what I'm about to say, but I just feel like it's important to speak your mind, and I don't care. Now, if there were white people getting killed every day, like, it was like a lot of white people getting killed from gun violence because of somebody shooting at somebody else and they got caught in the crossfire or whatever, the whole country probably would have shut down. If a little 6-year-old white girl got killed, they would have shut the country down. But because it's black people that's getting killed, it seemed like it don't really make national news. It's not a big coverage on it. They might show a little bit like, oh, there was just a shooting at, in front of Whole Foods or something, and somebody lost their life. We're so sorry, but they just sweep it under the rug. So those are the type of things that's concerning than a virus. Now, again, like I said, I know COVID is a real thing. I'm not saying it's not fake or whatever, but there are so many other things that's going on outside of just COVID. You know what I mean? You got homelessness. There's so many issues, that's going on, and it's like we worried about this virus. That's a 99.9% survival rate. I've known people who caught COVID and they survived. I believe I might have had it when it first started. Me and my grandmother talked about that. We said that when 2019, like December 2019, early January, both of us got really sick. And I never felt that type of sickness before. It's pretty much like the flu, but I just ate well, slept well, and about a week or so I felt back to normal. But I just think that, but going back to the whole vaccine thing, like I really think it's unnecessary to try to make it, mandatory. Like I feel like if you want to get vaccinated, then by all means do what you gotta do to feel safe, but don't make other people feel bad because they don't want to get the vaccine. Like you're calling people selfish or this, that, or you're being irresponsible. Like fuck you. Like seriously, like it's just the only reason why you care about people getting vaccines because potentially it's affecting you. That's the only reason why you care. Because you don't see people go around and say, "Oh, make sure you wear a condom when you have sex," or "Make sure you do this." Like the only reason because it affects you. So I remember I got into it with some guy. It was like at a grocery store or something, and I don't have breathing problems, but sometimes, like if I wear a mask for too long over my nose, I can't breathe. So especially if you wear it for a certain amount of time. So I had like my nose showing, and the dude got all like, "Oh my God, why would you not have your nose covered? Like you can spread." I'm like, first of all, use common fucking sense. You have a mask on. If your mask is covering your nose, obviously you're fine. You're just trying to tell. It's getting to a point where people are like just want to tell people what to do. That's really what it seems like because, think about it. If my nose is exposed, that means I'm exposing myself. That has nothing to do with you. If you have your nose covered, and we're way more than 6 feet apart, like people just lost their damn minds. So, I just say that to say like. My opinion about it, like it should not be mandated. Jobs should not terminate people if they refuse to get vaccinated. Just straight up because it's gonna get to a point, like I said already, like people are really, really gonna get fed up, and shit's gonna happen. I don't want to call it or manifest that, but it's gonna be a lot of anger. It's gonna be a lot of chaotic things happening because you're forcing people what to do basically. It's like it turned from okay, we all in this together. We trying to figure out how can we help, and now it turned like 2021 became ugly compared to 2020. 2020 was like, yo, nobody knew what to do. Like everybody was scared to go outside. Like we was on lockdown, blah blah blah. Then 2021 we got used to it. Like okay, COVID is here. But wash your hands. Eat healthy, eat right, stay out of the way, wash your hands. Whatever. And then it got to a point now where people. They get I feel like it's a thing where it makes them feel good to tell people what to do, and that's simply it. Like regardless of my thing is, regardless of what anybody say, if you don't want to get vaccinated, don't get vaccinated. We just have to find ways to like combat this. We have to be smart. We have to be strategic. Because you can't. This is just not right. And anybody that has a soul, has a heart, has some type of consciousness, that's not a sheep and not a follower. You understand that this is not right. This is not right. So, and there's a lot of things going on around the world with this. Like people are fighting against the government because of this. So, ain't nothing but a matter of time till things get crazy here in America. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to share as far as that. Like, I just think it's not right to try to make people do what they don't want to do, especially if it could be potentially harmful to them. Like, I heard a lot of horror stories from people who have taken the vaccine. So it's like obviously, yo, we got to do something different. We got to keep moving. But anyway, I ain't want to make this video too long. Like I said, I just wanted to share my opinion about the whole situation, and like I said, I'm still more concerned about this gun violence that's been going on. Like, who's doing these killings? Like, it can't just be gang members just shooting at each other. Like, it gotta be something more. But I don't know. Who knows, man? Anyway, stay blessed, stay positive. You know, don't let this world turn you into a vicious animal or a sicko. You know, believe in yourself. You know, stand up for what's right. Don't let people tell you what to do if it's not right. You know, be a stand-up person. You know, always speak your mind. Don't care what nobody say. Like we all were sperm cells, and we grew into this. So why would another sperm cell tell me what to do? You know, or tell you what to do? So that's all. Just people, just use your common sense. If you have health problems where you feel like you know the COVID you feel like you can be easily attacked or bullied because of the whole COVID, just what's this? It's bananas, right? What's this? Turmeric juice, 100% vitamin C. Just take, matter of fact, this is called immune response refresher. I'm sorry. This has carrot orange with turmeric, and it's 100% vitamin C. Very great for the immune system. So anyway, everybody have a great one. Feel free to comment what you thought about the video or what's your opinion. Do you think the vaccine should be mandatory? If you think they should, why? If not, also you can explain why if you want. Have a good one. Peace.